What is up, guys? It's the Sound Alchemist, part of One Mind Syndicate, and today we're back to talk about Warhammer 40k. Now here on the channel, we post 40k videos each and every day, so if you guys want that, you guys can subscribe or hit that like button, or you guys can go further beyond by heading over to our Patreon page, where a simple $1 a month helps us bring you these 40k videos. But let's dive into the meat and potatoes of this video, where we will be talking about Morvenn Vahl, the new awesome model for the Sisters of Battle. So Morvenn Vahl, according to the lore found on the Warhammer community page, which links are down below, states that she is the youngest sister to ever have the position of Abbess Sanctorum. Basically what this means is she is the supreme commander of the Adepta Sororitas. So she holds power akin to like Guilliman holding power to like the rest of the Imperium, but more so confined within the Sisters of Battle. She was given this position by the Ecclesiarchy in hopes that they would have a pawn on their hands. However, Vahl instead took to her appointment with faith and zeal, and now she is serving her Celestant Order with might. And so she doesn't really do too much of like the paperwork and ruling stuff. She's basically seen more so on the front lines. And because of this, she is one of the strongest warriors that they have, and she has the best weapon. A war suit and an ancient relic, all given to her for battle. So she has a Paragon war suit, which is one of the newer models that we've seen, and she has a really beefy stat line to boost. Movement is 8 inches, weapon skill and ballistic skill 2 up, strength and toughness 5, 8 wounds, 5 attacks, leadership 9 with a 2 up save. So yeah, she can go toe to toe with the best. She could tank hits, survive with those 8 wounds, and bring the pain with those 5 attacks. And that war suit gives her a 4 up invul and save. But it gets better, because each time this model would lose a wound as a result of a mortal wound, such as taking psychic attacks, you roll a d6 and on a 4 up, the wound is ignored. So that just adds a little bit more to her survivability. So she's got a 5 up toughness, 8 wounds, 2 up save, 4 up invuln, 4 up ignore mortal wounds, and that's not it. She has been graced with the Holy Aegis. And each time an attack is allocated to this model, you have the damage that it takes, rounding up of course. So that's scary. Hit her with a last cannon and it miraculously goes through, and you roll a 6 for damage? Nah, she's only taken 3. So this model is going to be on the battlefield for a long time. She is super tanky, super survivable, and she should be. Being who she is, like she is a really notable character. And obviously these powerful characters shouldn't be going down willy-nilly. And then we come to one of her weapons, because obviously she can take the damage, but can she dish it out? And I say yes, because she has a relic power spear, the Lance of Illumination. So this lance has 2 types of attacks, which has become kind of the norm with like powerful weapons. They've got a sweeping blow and a lunging strike. So the sweeping blow, of course, is melee, but you have more attacks with it. So basically, it's the strength of the user, which is 5, AP minus 2, only 1 damage, but each time an attack is made with this weapon, you make 2 hit rolls instead of 1. So doubling up the number of attacks is always good. And then you have the lunging strike, which the strength goes up to a +3, AP gets a little bit better at -3, and the damage is way better at 3. But the ability with this lunging strike is that each time an attack is made with this weapon, an unmodified wound roll of 6 means that the target suffers 1 mortal wound in additional to any normal damage. So yeah, she's pretty good up close, but the suit that she dons also has a missile launcher on it. So these Sanctorum missiles could be launched at 36 inch range, heavy 2d6, strength 4, no AP 1 damage. But of course, there's also a second firing mode, the Prioris missile. Same range, heavy 2, strength 8, AP minus 2, and d6 damage. So no matter where her enemies are, she is sure to go in, missiles blazing, taking them out, whether it's a bunch of dudes or a vehicle or monstrous creature. And of course, her being essentially a High Lord and a really notable character, she does have some awesome auras. The Abyss Sanctorum gives any friendly Adeptus Sororita core unit within 6 inches a reroll to hit and a reroll to wound of 1s. And on top of that, she is the commander of the Adeptus Sororitas, so in your command phase, you select a friendly core unit or character unit from the Sisters of Battle within 6 inches of that model, and until the start of your next command phase, each time a model in that unit would make an attack, you can re-roll the hit roll as well as the wound roll outright. So no need to be rolling 1s. If you fail it, you can automatically roll it. So all in all, she's a pretty beefy, pretty high up there character. The missiles are pretty nasty. You could have up to 12 strength 4, no AP 1 damage shots, or basically be hitting like a las cannon with those missiles. The spear, I thought was going to be a little bit better. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's good and whatnot, especially with her stats, but it could do work. So let me know your thoughts below on this new character, this new model, Morvenn Vahl, the Abyss Sanctorum, the High Lord, and overall, just a bad mamma jamma. So that's all I got for today, guys. Thank you for listening, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.